Welcome back to Peak Performance Guitar's Beginner Lead Guitar Series. I am Dean K. Let's get started with the next lesson. What we've learned so far is the E pentatonic minor scale in the open position. And then we learned some different lead techniques. We learned the hammer-on, we learned the pull-off, we learned the bend, we learned tremolo. What else did we learn? I'm forgetting all of a sudden. Anyway, what we're going to do in this lesson is we are going to start learning on how to put some of these techniques together. The first thing we're going to do is the pull-off and the bend and pull-off, and we're going to use a very hopefully a familiar line to do this. And we're going to start with our third finger on the first string on the third fret, that G note, and we're going to pull off to the E. And then we're going to put our third finger on the second string on the third fret, and we're going to pull off, we're going to start on D and pull off to B. And then finally, we're going to use our second finger on the second fret of the third string, and we're going to bend a little bit and pull off. Okay, it should be clean like that last one, not like the first two. It's early in the morning here. Just like that. All right, and we're going to put those three together. Does that sound familiar? What if I put this in front of it? Now does it sound familiar? Yeah. It's AC/DC's Back in Black. But that shows you how you can take something really simple, just add a little something to it, and it sounds really cool. So that's the first one, pull off, and then a bend into a pull off. Now let's put some more together. How about a slide, and we slide up, back, and a pull off. Real simple. Slide up, slide back, and do a pull off. And so what we did there is we did our third finger on the second fret of the third string, and we slid up to the fourth fret of the third string, and then back, and then pull off to the G. So we start on A, we slide up to B, slide back to A, and pull off to G. Very simple, isn't it? All right. Now let's do a pull off with a hammer on, and then come back to a tremolo, right? So, or vibrato. Sorry. So we're going to start on, again, we'll start on the third string. This time we're going to start on the fourth fret with our third finger, and we're going to do a pull off and a hammer on to this F sharp right here. Okay? And then after that, we'll do some tremolo. Some vibrato, sorry. Real simple. So pull off, hammer on, look on, no hands, and then vibrato. Okay? All right, let's do one more for this lesson. And how about we do we'll do a bend with a stationary note, and then we'll bring the bend back and do a pull off to a vibrato. So we're going to start on this B note here. We're going to bend it, and then we're going to play the D note here. Let them kind of have a little dissonance there with each other, and then bring it back. We're going to let go of the D note. We're going to let it bend back to a B and pull off to the A, and then do a vibrato with our first finger. Pretty simple, yes? Good. All right, so that's 3 ways so far of putting these lead techniques together to come up with some very interesting sounds. So first we did the pull-offs with the bend, the AC/DC lick. Then we did the pull-off with the hammer-on and the vibrato. Pretty simple. Right. And then finally we did the bend with the stationary note, bend it back to the regular note, and pull off to the A. So we start with B, we bend, play the D, let go of the D, bring the B back, bring it back to the B, and then do the pull off to the C. And then the vibrato. All right, that's a pretty cool lick. All right, so work on those 3, get them so you can play them nice and smooth, and in the next lesson, we'll put a few more together. Thanks for joining me. Please subscribe so that you get notices every time that I put out a new video, which is basically daily. And have fun and make music.